What if I told you the biggest upset in boxing history came from a chubby kid with a love for baseball, born to Mexican immigrants in a small California town? This is the story of Andy Ruiz Jr., the unlikeliest heavyweight champion, who turned the boxing world upside down and proved that dreams are achieved not by how you look, but by how hard you fight. Before we dive into the incredible journey of the man who shocked the world one punch at a time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and like this video to stay updated with all the latest content. Now, let's jump into it. Andy Ruiz Jr., born Andres Ponce Ruiz Jr. on September 11, 1989, in Imperial, California, was destined to make waves in the boxing world. He grew up in a hard-working family with his father flipping houses and his grandfather owning a boxing gym in Mexicali. Though Ruiz initially dreamed of excelling in baseball, his life took a dramatic turn when his father introduced him to boxing at the age of 7. The sport quickly consumed him, earning him the nickname Destroyer for his boundless energy and knack for tearing through opponents or anything else in his path. Ruiz honed his craft in Mexico, where he began his amateur career, often training at his grandfather's gym, which had once seen featherweight champion Jorge Páez. While working in construction for his father, he realized that boxing was his true calling and decided to dedicate himself fully to the sport. His dedication paid off when he turned professional and began carving out a name for himself in the heavyweight division. His career reached a historic pinnacle in 2019 when he shocked the world by defeating Anthony Joshua in a fight that solidified his legacy. In a stunning upset, Ruiz captured the WBA Super, IBF, WBO, and IBO heavyweight titles, becoming the first boxer of Mexican heritage to claim a world heavyweight championship. The victory not only etched his name in boxing history, but also brought him immense fame and fortune, with his earnings skyrocketing after the bout. Despite his newfound wealth, estimated at around $10 million in global recognition, Ruiz remains grounded, a testament to his humble beginnings. His rise to the top of heavyweight boxing wasn't just about the fights in the ring. It was a reflection of the values instilled in him from a young age. Ruiz, a proud father, shares 5 children with his former partner, Julia Lemus. Despite the demands of his career, Ruiz remains devoted to his children, frequently sharing glimpses of his family life on social media. His commitment to his loved ones is evident in the way he balances his life as a champion and a father. A proud representative of both his American and Mexican roots, he sees his identity as a fusion of the two cultures. America is one of the greatest countries in the world, he says, but I also know Mexicans are all about hard work and dedication. Fluent in both English and Spanish, he embraces the values of both nations, reflecting his unique heritage. Beyond his accomplishments in boxing, Ruiz has a heart for giving back. He has participated in philanthropic efforts such as distributing groceries to families in need through Project Hope and supporting charitable organizations in Saudi Arabia, including those that assist disabled children and orphans. These acts of kindness underscore his dedication to using his platform to help others. He continues to reside in his hometown of Imperial, California, where his story began. His path to boxing greatness began under the guidance of Cuban trainer Fernando Ferrer, amassing a remarkable amateur record of 105-5. Ruiz's early triumphs included 2 Mexican National Junior Olympics gold medals and a title at the Ringside World Championships. Despite his talent, he fell short in his attempts to qualify for the 2008 Beijing Olympics, losing to eventual Olympians Robert Alfonso and Oscar Rivas. However, these experiences sharpened his resolve and set the stage for his professional career. On March 28, 2009, a 19-year-old Ruiz made his professional debut in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, delivering a first-round knockout victory against Miguel Ramirez. This explosive start marked the beginning of a journey filled with fierce battles and steady progress. Early in his career, Ruiz demonstrated his potential by knocking out amateur standouts such as Johnny Willis and Tor Hamer. Known for his speed and power, he quickly climbed the ranks, accumulating victories and refining his craft. By 2012, he was a rising star, showcasing his hand speed and resilience in fights against formidable opponents like Elijah McCall, son of former world champion Oliver McCall. In 2013, Ruiz claimed the vacant WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title with a dominant performance against the undefeated Joe Hanks, stopping him in the 4th round. Later that year, he added the WBC NAF Heavyweight title to his collection by defeating Tor Hamer, who quit on his stool after 3 rounds. These victories underscored his growing reputation as a formidable heavyweight contender. Over the next few years, he defended his title successfully, overcoming challenges from seasoned opponents such as Sairai Liakovic and Franklin Lawrence. Despite his success, Ruiz faced setbacks, including a missed opportunity to fight Hughie Fury in 2016. However, he rebounded with a chance to fight for the WBO heavyweight title against Joseph Parker in New Zealand. The December 10, 2016, showdown was a hard-fought contest that ended in a narrow majority decision loss for Ruiz. Though he fell short, Ruiz's performance solidified his status as a top contender. He expressed a desire for a rematch, believing he had done enough to earn a draw or victory. After a period of reflection and reinvention, he returned to the ring in 2018 under the guidance of Manny Robles. He quickly re-established himself as a heavyweight force, defeating opponents like Devin Vargas and Kevin Johnson. By early 2019, he had signed with Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, and began eyeing bigger opportunities. His chance came unexpectedly when Errol Miller was disqualified from a fight against unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua due to failed drug tests. Ruiz stepped in as a replacement, and on June 1, 2019, he shocked the boxing world. Fighting at Madison Square Garden, he faced Joshua for the WBA, Super, IBF, WBO, and IBO heavyweight titles. Despite being knocked down in the 3rd round, Ruiz responded with a ferocious assault, flooring Joshua 4 times before securing a 7th-round technical knockout victory. This historic win made Ruiz the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion and one of only 2 Hispanic heavyweight champions in boxing history. His triumph was celebrated as one of the biggest upsets in the sport's history. The rematch with Joshua took place in December 2019, with Ruiz entering as the defending champion. However, the outcome was markedly different. Joshua adopted a disciplined, tactical approach, keeping Ruiz at bay with his jab and avoiding risky exchanges. Ruiz struggled to replicate his previous performance, later admitting that a lack of preparation and months of partying had affected his conditioning. Joshua won by unanimous decision, reclaiming the titles and leaving Ruiz to reflect on the importance of discipline and focus. Following the loss, Ruiz parted ways with Robles and began training with Eddie Reynoso, renowned for his work with Canelo Alvarez. In May 2021, he returned to the ring against Chris Arreola, overcoming a 2nd-round knockdown to win a unanimous decision. 16 months later, he faced former WBA interim champion Luis Ortiz in a WBC title eliminator. Despite being outboxed at times, Ruiz's power proved decisive as he knocked Ortiz down 3 times en route to a unanimous decision victory. His journey took another turn when he faced Errol Miller in August 2024 after a 23-month layoff due to shoulder surgery. The fight, held at BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, ended in a majority draw, with one judge scoring in favor of Miller while the others ruled it even. Ruiz's resilience was evident, as he fought through a visibly fractured hand to complete the bout. Throughout his career, he has embodied the highs and lows of boxing, captivating fans with his skill, heart, and determination. His journey serves as a testament to the unpredictable nature of the sport, where triumph and adversity often go hand in hand. His boxing career has not only cemented his legacy in the sport, but also opened the doors to a life of well-deserved success and luxury. Every step of his journey has contributed to a lifestyle that reflects both his achievements and his perseverance. Living in a breathtaking mansion in California, valued at £5.36 million, Ruiz enjoys a home that epitomizes luxury. With a treehouse nestled among the property's greenery, a sparkling pool, and a tranquil fountain adorning the garden, the estate reflects his journey from underdog to heavyweight champion. His love for opulence extends to his impressive car collection, a true showcase of his passion for high-end vehicles. Among his prized possessions is a Lamborghini Urus, a custom SUV painted in striking blue Seafuse with lime green accents. He also owns a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the pinnacle of elegance and comfort, a Mercedes-Benz G550 with its iconic rugged design, and a Porsche Panamera 4S, the car that marked his first taste of luxury and still holds sentimental value. Beyond his home and cars, Ruiz's penchant for the finer things in life is evident in his collection of jewelry and valuable items. However, his glittering lifestyle hasn't been without setbacks. In a dramatic turn of events, Ruiz suffered the loss of his championship belts and nearly $1 million worth of jewelry during a robbery. Despite this blow, his resilient spirit remains unshaken. The heavyweight star continues to relish the rewards of his dedication while keeping his sights firmly set on the ring, where his legacy continues to grow. If you're a business owner or entrepreneur looking to scale your business with a custom-built website or mobile app, I'd love to collaborate with you. As a software engineer, I specialize in crafting tailored digital solutions that align perfectly with your unique goals and vision. Whether you're looking to enhance your online presence, streamline operations, or bring an innovative idea to life, I've got you covered. My email is in the description. Let's turn your vision into reality. I look forward to connecting with you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And hey, while you're here, check out Drake's video. I'm sure you'll love it. See you in the next one.